It is 9 a.m. Welcome back here to the morning show. Nice bright blue sky in central Illinois. We've got a calm wind overall, very light out of the north and east. It's a nice late summer morning here in central Illinois. Temperature in Champaign at 72, 64 in Watseka. It's a nice 69 in Decatur right now. Notice that north and east wind. It's light, 3 to 8 miles an hour. Probably picks up between 5 and 10 before all is said and done. We've got no rain to worry about this morning. Nice blue sky, a couple clouds, and maybe a straight shower possible later on today. We'll see the same probably tomorrow before the weekend approaches, and that, I think, brings the best chance for some of those scattered showers and storms out here. We'll time that out, take a look at temperatures and more coming up as WCIA 3 News at 9. The morning show starts right now.
Alrighty, Jacob, thank you. And thank you at home for joining us. I'm Matthew White.
And I'm Karina Rubio. We have a lot in store for you in the next hour of the morning show, but first, here's a look at your eye-opener. One family is looking for community change after 2 tragic deaths.
Also, it was his first day back for a Champaign firefighter, what he's recommending after a near-death experience.
Plus, people are getting Crocs for their pups. That's in our trending topics of the day. All that and more in store for you on the morning show, which starts right now.
You're watching your local news leader. This is The Morning Show on WCIA 3 News.
I'm not going to never condemn my community because I love my community, and I'm going to still fight for my community.
Well, that man is praying for change in his city. 2 of his sons were shot and killed just 13 months apart. 24-year-old Arian McClellan died Sunday morning after he was shot in the head.
Now, his father shared his story at a vigil last night in Decatur. WCIA 3 Scarlett O'Hara spoke with the McClellan family, and she's going to share with us why they want to use their grief to make a change.
13 months. He's been gone. Man, just like every young man, he was trying to find his way.
Last year, 26-year-old Antoine McClellan Jr. was shot and killed.
He was my oldest son. Love that kid to death.
Then, tragedy struck again. 24-year-old Arian McClellan died the same way as his brother.
I miss him. Miss him so much. Miss Arian so much.
Antoine McClellan Sr. is a deacon at City of Praise Church, so he gathered church officials, community leaders, and neighbors to pray for an end to gun violence at a vigil in honor of his children.
I love my boys. I'm going to miss my boys, but at the same time, I want to help somebody save their son.
He says his sons were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's his mission to prevent it from happening to others in Decatur.
It's been hard to deal with just living in this town and seeing this happen to our youth.
But McClellan says he won't give up on his city.
They still have a chance. I mean, we can't throw the towel up on Decatur because that's what's going on.
While he works to save others in the midst of his own pain, a family friend wants to support them in return.
This is a very, very rare tragic event to lose 2 kids in 13 months. That's very rare.
That's why he organized a fundraiser for the family. Between both McClellan brothers, 6 children were left behind.
Even after you have the funeral and stuff, life still goes on, and there's still kids and families that still need some kind of support.
McClellan preaches the same thing, that life still goes on.
They had to see a positive thing out of a bad situation. We can't keep seeing negative, negative, negative.
McClellan Sr. says the only way to heal is to come together. He wants to inspire kids to follow the right path and encourage other men to be positive role models for them.
Keep in mind, the family also organized a car and motorcycle show, both in honor of Antoine McClellan Jr. That's going to happen at 3 in the evening on September 17th, located at Splash Cove Water Park in Decatur. If you're planning to attend, we'll have those details on our website. Now we're going to turn to something new for you this morning in Danville. As we talk about gun violence, police are investigating after shots were fired, and this happened on Tuesday afternoon around 3 p.m. near Franklin and Fairchild Streets. Authorities say a group of people were shooting at a white SUV parked in this area, but the SUV left the scene. No injuries have been reported just at this time, but as always, if you know anything, call police or Vermilion County Crime Stoppers.
A Champaign man has been sentenced to 30 years for 2 cases involving violence against women. Robert Perry pleaded guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault. He raped a woman while armed with a knife at a Champaign apartment complex last January. He got away from police, but 5 months later, a DNA test matched Perry and authorities issued a warrant. Perry was then arrested in June of 2021 after police responded to Country Brook Apartments for a domestic dispute and learned he was wanted. He barricaded himself for several hours until police were able to arrest him. Perry will have to register as a sex offender. His other charges were dismissed in exchange for his plea. And a U of I professor has been arrested for sedition after appearing on a Pakistani TV station. Shahbaz Gill is a well-known politician in Pakistan, and he also works with the Geese College of Business. On air, he encouraged troops to revolt against illegal orders from top military leadership. If found guilty, he could face the death penalty. University officials confirm Gill was not teaching classes last semester and was not scheduled to teach this semester. We've asked for a comment from the university and are waiting for that response.
Now, the Lee Bensel Law Enforcement Officer Award was presented on Tuesday and then given to fallen Champaign police officer Chris Oberheim's family. As you may know, Officer Oberheim was shot and killed in the line of duty as he was responding to a domestic disturbance on the city's north side. Special Agent Bensel himself was a decorated state trooper for 19 years, but also served in Vietnam. So the Piatt County VFW presented Amber Oberheim and her family with that award, and it's given to a deserving law enforcement officer who lives or works in the area, but also whose efforts go beyond the regular call of duty. As we talk about our officers, the Champaign Police Department just welcomed 5 new officers who just graduated from the police academy. They're already undergoing their field training. Department leaders say that they're now looking forward to bringing in even more. Well, we did learn that the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services announced a $4 million grant.
That's right. It's going to impact many colleges and universities in Illinois, including the U of I. That money will be used for several medical programs. $229,000 will go toward research with mothers and children. Another $385,000 will impact biology and chemistry research programs. And a Champaign firefighter was back at work yesterday following a near-death experience. He was having a heart attack and didn't realize it.
But the good news is the doctors caught it just in time. So WCIA3's Ariana Williams will bring us more on how he's recovered.
You get very scared really quick. And I've done a lot of things, obviously, here at the fire department. I don't think anything scared me that bad.
A blocked artery was the last thing Battalion Chief John Hawking expected when he went in to get some medication for mild chest pains. The visit ended with him being airlifted to Springfield.
I called my wife, and I was like, don't worry about it. It's indigestion. Just, you don't need to come. 2, something's wrong. I don't know what, but you need to come.
And that something was a 99% blockage in the main artery. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the U.S. Regular screenings might normally work, but with firefighters, risk factors are a bit harder to identify.
It's very strenuous being a firefighter. And so as a result of that, we're more susceptible to heart disease. And we're not the best patients in the world, and sometimes we ignore the symptoms.
Hawking is thankful he didn't ignore those symptoms.
It doesn't have to be all those classic signs of a heart attack. You know, I know the pressure, the radiating pain, diaphoretic, getting dizzy. That didn't happen with me. It just didn't.
Battalion Chief Hawking is now happily back to work. Thanks to cardiac therapy and a lifestyle change, he says he feels at his best.
I kind of picked up where I left off. It's weird to say, but today I don't feel like I had a heart attack.
The fire department's health motto is if you don't feel well, don't make it your farewell. In Champaign, Ariana Williams with WCIA3, your local news leader.
Alrighty, well, now that you at home are up to speed on the news, we'll check in with Jacob for the weather.
Yeah, Jacob, it looks like we got those clear blue skies in Mattoon behind you.
Yeah, bright sunshine, a Chamber of Commerce type of day with that blue sky here. You can see in Mattoon, just beautiful out there here across Central Illinois. Temperatures across the region sitting at 72 right now. 3 degrees away from Matthew Singing, a sunny and 75. North wind, though, is there. It's light in general. Temperatures 69 in Decatur, 67 in Taylorville. We're at 70 in Danville. Notice our dew point values. During the day, they seem to come up a little bit. That's because we've got some of the evapotranspiration underway with corn. Get a little crisper at night, but when the sun comes up, the evaporation starts kicking on in. We'll see those dew points climb a little bit here. That won't get much higher than the mid-60s here across the region. Even with that north and east wind, that's helping to suppress those dew point values just a little bit. Visibility, perfect 10s across the board here, just like today's forecast. Yes, it'll be maybe a stray shower out there. We'll keep an eye on satellite and radar, but you liked yesterday, you'll like today, and you'll like tomorrow too. That's the good news about the weather.
And then we get a little bit of everything because we got those rain chances coming this weekend.
Yeah, and, you know, Matthew might sing Sunny in 75 at some point. This weekend, maybe we'll get him to sing Umbrella by Rihanna.
Oh, God.
Better start practicing.
Well, I do have dance moves to go with it.
Hey, there we go. We're
We'll
looking
have a
forward to
whole
it.
performance.
That'll be our trending topic coming up.
No.
All right, we're going to turn to our trending topics of the day now. First up, a legal battle is brewing over Mariah Carey's effort to trademark the phrase Queen of Christmas based on her hit song. Take a look. Well, just a few months until we hear that song everywhere we go. Now, two other singers say they have claims to the title. Elizabeth Chan records only Christmas music and is being called by some the Queen of Christmas. And she's gone to court to stop that. Darlene Love has been a holiday staple ever since she sang several songs from Phil Spector's Christmas album some 6 decades ago.
You know, I think with this type of situation, I don't recognize the other two names.
You know, I recognize the first one. I don't know if I pronounced her last name correctly, but I've heard of her, but Darlene,
It's probably a generational.
Yeah, that's
There's
what I
a lot
was
of people
gonna
at
say.
home now sitting there like, what do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
The millennials.
Yeah, oh, darn, right, it's us. Thanks, Karen. Oh, God. When it comes to the Christmas thing here, you know, you think about it, though, Mariah Carey, I mean, who doesn't know that song?
Right.
And when it comes on the radio, guess who's going to be singing with it?
We all sing that
I was
song.
going to say, I would have to join in on that one.
It's too hard not to.
But that's a good point. Why can't we have several Christmas queens, even if they're across different generations?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. So, interesting to see. Maybe.
But
I don't know.
It's just crazy that one song can last so long.
Yeah.
Just
Well, that's
have
true
that
also.
great of an impact. I mean, that's...
I was kind of thinking, does anyone know how many days until Christmas?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I don't know.
We got to get to fall.
Yeah, but we're a couple weeks from football. You know, we got to start thinking apple cider and pumpkin spice. We'll worry about naming the Queen of Christmas, say in November. So, all right, there's a new trend on TikTok that is a hit with dog lovers.
This is cute.
It's slip-on shoes for your four-legged friends. The hashtag Dog Crocs are racking up over 15 million views. But while these little canine booties may look familiar, they actually are not affiliated with Crocs. They're called Wagwellies. Wagwellies. And they come in several different sizes and colors to suit your dog's needs and style. Wagwellies.
So cute.
We have got to get Luke some of these.
I was going to say, I've tried putting shoes on my dog. Maybe these will work. I tried getting him some Converse-style shoes, and right when I put them on, he just kind of toppled over. He
really?
didn't want to walk in them. Maybe these look softer, though, so these could be a solution for those stubborn dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then they go away. There they are. Now they're pink, green.
Just maybe not wear them in the rainy days because there's holes, so their
That's
paws
true.
would still get wet, obviously, but
Yeah, it's like, okay.
they're so cute.
Part of me's like also, you know, I get maybe on a hot summer day.
Yeah.
I think some people think, oh, it'll keep the, you know, the dog from tracking. I'm like, they're not going to track in anyways in those shoes. And you got to hold them. I don't know.
I will say, though, in the winter, though, they can even be useful. I have a 6-pound Chihuahua. His paws are really tiny, and when there's snow or, like,
Maybe,
ice
yeah.
on the floor, his paws start to just, like, shrivel up quicker than a German Shepherd
That
or
makes
something
sense.
like
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense, too. But I don't know. I think there's some dog owners out there who go a little excessive in these types of things.
Can't do anything about rain. Just wipe it up.
I wouldn't put this on a cat either. Good luck.
No, definitely not. Of that cat. That'd be something else to see.
His cat goes on a leash, though.
Yeah, he does walk.
Really?
He begs me to walk.
We have a lot of trending topics upcoming.
I do not want to be the top story today. So.
A little Reese show.
Yeah, we'll get him one day. All righty, well, as we talk about our trends, we have our final one. Snoop Dogg has announced he's entering the cereal game, and it comes with the launch of Snoop Loops. The whole grain cereal looks similar to Kellogg's Fruit Loops if you eat that at home, but it also includes marshmallows like Lucky Charms. So Snoop and fellow rapper Master P are the founder and the CEO of Broadus Foods, which already has a number of breakfast items up for sale, and part of the company's mission is to support charities like Door of Hope, who helps the homeless. But it's not yet known when Snoop Loops will be available in grocery stores.
He's got a lot of things, doesn't he? He does like different things.
Yeah.
He just does a little bit of everything these days.
Yeah. And I thought at one point, wasn't he Snoop Lion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's that all about?
Lord, that's a whole nother trend.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. So, will you buy a box?
Oh, yeah, you got to. And save the
gonna buy a
box,
box?
too. I want to compare them to the Fruit Loops, see which one's better.
She's like excited.
One has marshmallows, so do you like marshmallows?
Ooh, I do. I can already see myself liking those better.
I feel like I'm boring with breakfast cereals now that I'm older.
Growing up, you had all the
Raisin Grain? Yeah, not quite Raisin Grain. It's more like the Cheerios, whatnot. Something about my wife, like, I want you to live a long time. Eat this, not Reese's Puffs and all the good stuff.
Hey, those Honey Bunches of Oats, I feel like, are a balance. It's healthy for you, healthier, and then they taste good, too, in my opinion.
There's a really good one I found. It's Cheerios, and it's the Oat Crunch Cinnamon. Oh. They're so good. And I'm on a cereal kick right now, and I've been eating those left, right, up, down, side to side. So I'll probably go home and have a bowl here before the noon show.
I got to pick my bad cereal that I shouldn't be eating as much. It's probably the chocolate Fruity Pebbles. Those are the winner for me.
That makes it great, too, because you put white milk in it, and then it comes out chocolate milk.
It's a win-win. You don't even have to pay.
You might as well eat dessert at that point.
You a cereal guy?
Lucky Charms. All day, every day. Yeah. I can't get enough.
You probably pick the other stuff out and leave the marshmallows.
Those by themselves.
All right. Well,